Welcome to Sub-Saharan Africa, where the effects of climate change are palpable. Looking just at my local area where I grew up, I can see that the evidence of climate change is all around me. There's this river where we would go and swim in around December or January, that is our summertime, and right now we're almost in February, and that river is just but a trickle. The rainfall pattern has really changed for the west. Yes, rainfall in this area used to be low, but it's even lower than low. And in that vein, I think we need high yield crops now more than ever. The environmentalists and even our leaders are busy preaching about the dangers of GMOs, but they don't really see the danger of starvation and hunger. We will end up in the situation that we was in around 2008 and back in 92 before I was born, when we really only depended on food aid. And I think that the best kind of food aid that we can receive is research in high yield crops, and that research has already been done by Mr. Norman Borlaug of the United States. He really grew up in a family that was experiencing hunger. His family, his father, was a subsistence farmer. He grew up in a farm. He really felt the pain of having a hungry tummy. And when he became an agricultural scientist, he studied how to grow up high yield wheat, which ended starvation in India and Pakistan. India and Pakistan became food self-sufficient due to the efforts of Norman Borlaug. He even introduced high-yield corn in Africa, but those efforts have been stifled by the environmentalists due to the fact that we need to use pesticides and fertilizers in order to grow that high-yield corn and such other crops. But should we really let people starve due to the fact that the insecticides, the fertilizers, they kill off a few grasshoppers? I think we are not putting value on human life. We really need high yield crops. We really need GMOs. And after everybody is fed, we can start considering the luxury that is the effects of pesticides on the environment, which I should say is rather negligible. How can a person justifying letting thousands of people starve so as to save a few species of grasshoppers and birds? Even in reality, these pesticides, they are really not as harmful as these environmentalists preach. I think the gospel that these environmentalists preach is a really dangerous gospel. It's anti-African. Thank you. This has been Jiggy Speaks.